Hello everyone, welcome back to Oblivion. Today, we're going to be doing something that I've delayed for a long time through 2 entire quest lines. What is it? The main quest. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to the main quest. Miscarond. Let's get going, shall we? Also, I'm pretty sure Madness Ore is coming from Shivering Isles just because of the name, honestly, at this point. That and the fact that I've never seen anything like that, so, yeah. It's pointing me at the portals, because this bit has a special code on the map. That's basically designed to make it connect not from this location on the tower to this location on the map, but from this location on the tower to this location on the, nearest Mages Guild. Interesting bit of coding work, honestly, but... meh. Anyway, there's a gate to hell over there, but there's nothing really important going on. Hop. 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 Okay. Combat noises. Get on some rocks. Standing on rocks has been a standby tactic. Whoa! Hang on! Hang on! Yeah, I've got Woodland Grace. Alright. What bites? Also, lol, 68% reflect damage. Seriously, what the hell? What was up with that? A bear just attacked me despite me having Woodland Grace, and it had a unique item on it. I, may have stumbled into a quest along the way by complete accident. Oh dear. Has something to do with over here? No, that's locked, so it's probably not really important. And again, it is the middle of the night. You know, just to make sure that this isn't like some quest in this Shard Rock place that I missed. Let's wait for 6 hours. I know it's boring to look at the waiting screen. I find it boring too. At least they tried to dress it up in Skyrim. But, alright. Still locked. No one out here, which makes me wonder. Well, worst comes to worst, I can just run out really quickly. God, I love the skeleton key. Plus 40 security is amazing. And as soon as I go in, he comes out. Alright. Alright. I'll buy it. Looks like he leaves at about 9:30? Oh. He locked the door behind him! I can't even see a way for that to work realistically, but goddamn if the mechanics don't make it funny.
I wish I could be more hospitable, but I'm a bit distracted. It seems I'm having a bear problem, and I just don't know what to do.
Oh? Rumors?
Have you seen a land dreg? We call them billies. Don't know why. Steer clear of them, though.
I have no idea why they're called billies either. I think it's a joke.
I've had attacks on my small flock of sheep lately. I was hoping that building a fence would solve the problem, but it hasn't helped at all. Then, one day when I was just about to step outside, I saw the culprits. A group of Westweald bears was dragging away a sheep carcass. There's no way I can fight those ferocious beasts off on my own. If you could thin the population a bit, they would probably leave the area.
Alright.
I'll tell you what. Kill 6 of the things, bring me their fangs as proof, and I'll reward you well. Please, you're my only hope.
Collect 10 bear asses. This quest. Okay, we're going to take a bit of a break and actually do this. Make this my active quest.
Run me out of Shard Rock at this rate?
Did that actually work? Because sometimes it won't actually make it the proper quest. Doesn't explain why they're hostile, though. They're not actually in the proper nature animal group. The Astucia giving me massive amounts of damage, which usually honestly even harder to kill despite Poliara. My armor will drop below 85 faster, and I'll be less resilient to spells, but my endurance in melee combat will be, to be blunt, even more psychotic. And I am no slouch in close quarters durability, as you may have noticed from the mini incidents where I got pounded and did not give a shit. Ah, there's a Doomstone here. Ah, hello, bear. You're barely a challenge, but... Ow! I see another bear off in the distance. Right over there. Bear over there. I know, you can barely see it. Oh no, there's two bears. This place has a lot of bears. Bears. Alright, and what is it doing? It is dead, and I will take its teeth. Bear 5 was somewhere over here, I think. This is a pretty quick quest, from what I recall. A lot of quests I'm going to go, oh hey, I don't remember you first, and then have my memory spark. That's not really how memory works, you know? Also, I should check my soul supplies. You're not doing too hot. How's Azura's star? Grand soul. I can just fit it in. Let's see what kind of soul that these bears have. Give me your soul and your teeth! It's kind of funny about so, their souls are being trapped. Their heads have a clear clipping issue. Or texturing issue, I suppose. Could it be mesh? The things I wonder about. Oh wow, they count as a greater soul. That's actually pretty good. Well, that's because I waited so long, so they're actually pretty dangerous, relatively speaking, compared to most wild bears. Because I'm pretty sure if I just knew the console command to drop a bear on my head, I'd kill it in like 2-3 hits. Assuming I was at full fatigue. Hello, bear! Just die, please. Ow! Stop slapping me! Kill yourself more than you are me anyway. Objectively so. With the Astucian, I can now sit down and literally out-tank anything. As long as I keep, you know, doing the deed of slaughter. Like, as long as I'm spamming my healing spells as much as I could probably out-tank literally anything that isn't spamming spells or enchantments. Poison might also be a problem, I suppose.
I don't know where those bears came from or why they picked my place to attack, but you must drive them away.
But see, nice, easy, quick quest. Here.
I can't believe it. You actually did it. Well, I hope this will eventually drive them away. There may be a few stragglers, but I think this should do it.
Yep.
Now, how about that reward I promised?
Alright, we lost 6 fangs.
Come back and visit me anytime.
Battle of Sankar-Tor. We got a book. I believe this was a skill book of some sort. I don't actually remember for what, though, but it's probably a skill book. They wouldn't give you that terrible a reward. Hey, at least it's nice and close to Miss Garand. Is that a goblin? Remember, kids, if you're in a suit of full plate, you're really sneaky. I remind of some very old games where you could do things like make yourself so unsneaky you could actually pop an integer overflow. Those were funny. Hello. Bitterfish Goblin! Oh hey, you actually have better equipment than random iron garbage. Good job. Unfortunately, Dwarven and Steel isn't enough. You do have scales still. I believe that's unique to Bitterfish Goblins. because they're fish, kind of. Yeah, I know it's kind of silly, but look. I'm wearing a time-traveling robot's armor. Do we really think this is a serious setting at all? Oh, good God, I smacked that guy so hard he went flying, but rigor mortis meant... Oh, God, I drove his sword through his wrist. Nice. That's nasty, and I like it. Whoa, you actually surprised me a little, sir. However, you only took one hit. I don't think these goblins are properly leveled for me, ladies and gents. I do not think they are properly leveled for me at all. And I don't really care, because this is just fun. Seriously, look at that. Ah! Maybe that's why they're called bitterfish goblins. They have slaughterfish, which means I'm willing to bet Miss Karen has some underwater segments. Seriously though, it seems like this place is definitely prepping you for doing something that requires water breathing, going by the sheer amount of scales I just got. Now the fact that I'm willing to bet there's a load of goblins in there. They will also have more scales. Whoa! By the way, archery ignores damage resist, so... or damage reflect, so... keep that in mind if you're going up against an enemy you're having trouble with, because it's reflecting your damage. It's kind of hard to notice, honestly, because there's not that many dangerous archers in the game. I do like this, though. I don't even know if this statue means anything, to be brutally honest, but I like it because it looks cool. Meaning? It doesn't need to have one, it just needs to look damn pretty. That's art, really. It doesn't need to mean something, it just needs to look good. Ooh, chest. I mean, yeah, combat noises, but loot! More scales! Man, I'm gonna have a ton of scales. Hopefully not literally. I can't carry a ton. Actually, I might be able to carry half a ton if I spammed all of my heavyweight buffs. I've got quite a few of them, to be honest. And you burn to death because you are shit. Lots of lockpicks, though. Oh, I'm silenced, right. Doesn't spend your magicka, though. Try and cast while silenced. It's a nice touch. Another chest is over here, hidden in these... I call them weeds, but they're more flowers, really. Heather? I'm not a plant person. But I think it might be heather. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm, as I said, not a plant person. Still, it's time to explore a major dungeon. Yes, I must find the Great Woken Stone, the Plutonium Artifact of Power! Blood splatters. This place must be perfectly safe. You just bounced. Deals so little damage that I can actually just ignore him. Wow. Then again, I think all attacks deal a minimum of 1 damage, so technically these guys still can kill me if I'd be stupid. And by stupid, I mean let them wail on me. Let a large group of them wail on me until no health left. Oh, that's what got him, the undead. That's kind of cool. Nice detail there. Oh boy, that's a dread zombie. Those are stinky and annoying. Mostly stinky. Let's grab some Woken Stones. It's got good loot. Full magicka restore, baby! Now, this bitterfish goblin, does he have scales? He does have scales, and he has a lockpick. Zombies, you really do well against me. Aside from the dread zombie, and even then, it really seems like the Miss Karen is meant for much lower characters than I am. Like, going by the amount of damage I'm shoving out compared to what I usually do, I'm really massacring things at far too quick a rate. Hey, it makes the dungeon faster, but... Ah, the Goblin Shaman! Will you have anything cool? Shamans usually have something neat. Potions can't hurt, and more scales! Oh, hey, a skeleton. A skeleton hero. Still not doing too well in the realms of health. More damage output. Well, I gotta check something next time I poke one of these guys. I'm gonna poke it with a console and see what the hell their level is, because I'm curious at this point. I'm fairly high level. Alright. Why did it do that? Okay, never mind. Okay, zombie guardians level appropriately. That was quite a bit of health. I think this will fall apart. No? Okay. I guess I'll let the goblins and stuff fight it out? No, I can't. This door is open remotely. There's something down here I gotta loot. First, though, Woken Stones! Oh, yeah, there's a jackass. Hey, jackass. Goodbye. I think in the damage race, I'm winning. Just overall. Not by putting out an enormous amount of damage, but by being able to take more damage than anything else put on the field. This counts as a sneak attacking with a laugh. Goodbye. Give me your scales and give me your lockpick. The normal goblin just sort of bounced, and the berserker's not going to do too hot either. This one actually survived a hit or two. They must have been a bit better than normal. Kind of surprised that level isn't the key for that, though. I could have sworn it was. Kind of annoyed now, because now I look stupid. Oh well. If I didn't want to look stupid, I shouldn't do Let's Plays, eh? There's always someone out there who will know more about this game than I do. Do zombie guardians have anything special on them, I wonder? Nope, just more flesh. Alright. Figured I should check, just in case. Take everything you have. Take you. Could climb up there. Doesn't seem worth the time. Ah, chests. Chests means shiny things, like the ability to cure poison, which isn't too good for a red guard. It's much more important to worry about poison as other races, but as a red guard, I'm very much resistant to the stuff. It's very hard to poison a red guard significantly. I don't remember if any other races have racial benefits to poison. Goblin Shaman is dead. I will take your potions, and I'll take your scales. These guys must have eaten a lot of fish to create a Lamarckian evolution. Lamarckian evolution is actually kind of an interesting concept, even if on the surface it sounds kind of dumb because we're so used to Darwinian evolution being considered the standard operating procedure. Basically, it works like this. Let us say I walk over to your house and I cut off your arm. Because, shut up, this is a hypothesis. So I can be a psychotic murderer who doesn't make any sense. And then you go and have a kid after having your arm chopped off because, I don't know, you found a lady who's into that. Or a guy if you're a girl. Can't tell on the internet. In the theory of Lamarckian evolution, in that case, your child would have less of an arm. It might be stunted, it might be gone. It varies. As I said, this sounds kind of stupid because we're used to Darwinian evolution. But Used to be believed that if you did things to the body, you could in fact change your genetics. That's a lot of goblins. I think the goblins are... Ah, there's a fight going on. I think I'll wreck the skeletons. The skeletons will be more dangerous than the goblins overall. Actually, no, cancel that. There's loot. Let me grab the loot. I'll let the AI kill itself. Each other. Whatever. Skeletons are just wrecking face. God damn. Again, one of them just got killed by a goblin, so they can't be that good. Ah, there's an archer. I am a hero! An archer hero! I guess the archer class really is made up of archers. Now, if I was still leveling, I'd want to kill them all for the sake of more blade XP, but it's been a while since I actually started. It's been a while since I actually had any significant leveling going on, to be blunt. I'm at that point where if I get a level, cool, but I'm not going to hunt them down and plan around them like you should in the early game. Alright, so there are two routes. One that way, one that way. Game says go this way. Now we're going to press this block and grab the Varla Stone first instead, because Varla Stones are good. If you're in an emergency, a Varla Stone can and will save your ass. Full restore for all your magical kit. That is amazingly valuable. One that I'm actually kind of shocked in the game. Full restore. All the magical kit. In your inventory, mind. It's not going to have disco. Oh, you have touched this magical item once. It will be restored. But, yeah. Also, boo, my torch went out. Alright, so I still need to use the Sword of the Crusader more for the soul gems to actually be viable. Ooh, loot. Seems like the goblins going to war with the undead is the whole theme of this dungeon. That gain a shit ton of scales. That's a lot of gold. I'm willing to bet there's a trap here. There's no trap. I am now confused. Look, Archer class, I'm a Saber class. If Fate Grand Order taught me anything, Archer beats Saber. However, Lancer beats Archer. But there are no spears in this game. That's a lot of troops. I'm going to try and hack away at the summoning one. Like this champion. That's two for the price of one in terms of kills. Get out of my face! You're ugly. You're very, very ugly. Wait. Oh. For a moment I thought it was like, oh, there's another skeleton! One of them must have not been summoning. I wonder why that is. But no, no. No, it's just I got shot with an arrow. Okay, zombies are actually annoying because they can make you spend cure disease potions in significant quantities. I don't like spending potions. Potions take time and money to make. Rather, time to make and money to buy. Would be a better way to put it, but... The point is clear. It is a pain. Lockpick and scales, please. And I'll take your potions and your scales. I really am getting a lot of scales out of this. Okay, goodbye, champion, you're shit. Loads of welcome stones, though. I can see why this place was thought to have a great welcome stone. Because holy hell are there a lot of these things. I need to go dump some in my tower after this, because... What pathetically underleveled archer can't even kill a saber. Or perhaps what a powerfully overleveled saber that can kill an archer. Sorry, I've got Fate Grand Order on the brain, due to various reasons. After all, it's not like there's much else going on in my head. You guys have seen how dumb I can be. Ah, zombies. Hello, zombies. Ow, I got hit. Don't do that. I don't like being hit because, well, it hurts. Also, you can give me really nasty diseases because you're a literal rotting corpse, and those things don't tend to be hygienic. Ah, an alien reliquary. I believe those are always better than coffers, though obviously you can't have exceptional coffers like the one I found on that bridge with nearly 700 gold pieces. Nice! A charged soul gem. Thank you, game. Nothing there, nothing there. Go through here. Where am I? Oh, whoa! Wait, for a moment there it said 84, didn't it? I swear it said 84 for a second. I'm going to repair my kit just in case. Also, silent casting again. Everyone loves that, right? Where does it want me to go? Wait. I came from... Did I just do an entire loop around? Did I really just do an entire loop around? I think I got a reliquary, so I can't really complain. I charged soul in this one, which was pretty nice. Dead zombie! I always like it when my enemy's corpses go flying. It's obviously the physics engine shitting itself, but goddamn it doesn't make you feel like a badass to be able to smack your enemies so hard they go flying. Like, come on, that's classic power fantasy right there. Charge in through a legion of opposition and just smash. Are you still alive? I'm gonna kill an endless zombie. Apparently just need to hit me once and then it died. Given zombies don't deal much damage, their main advantage is an enormous amount of health and their diseases. And now I'm remembering Baldur's Gate 2, another game where zombies were kind of horrifying because of the penalties disease gave you. But this isn't that game, is it? This is Oblivion. As much as I have so many games I'd love to let's play, a lot of them I just don't know enough about to actually let's play. Much as I love them. There's the reason I started with the Elder Scrolls, and let's know an absolutely enormous amount of useless trivia. Give me the Great Welkin Stone. Oh hey, rock noises. Zombie Guardian! And a Lich! I think this is a special Lich. Yes it is! The King of Ascaron! And we're gonna use it right now. Alright, I'm probably going to pop some potions in this case. No poisons, because they're kind of useless, but... Fortify Strength, more damage, please. Restore my fatigue would be nice. Think I have some of that down here? The only thing that mixes restore fatigue and restore health, because that'd be really good right now. Restore fatigue and shield? Fuck it, I'll take it. Restore health, 11 points for 30 seconds, sod it, go. That's at the same time. See if I can crap out enough damage to put down the scale. Also, my weapon's out of charge, but thankfully, I have Azura's I forgot to charge it. Thankfully, I have spare items! Now I need to bully these zombies to death on the grounds of not wanting to get smacked around a bit while dealing with the King of Miscarriage. You can't just run from him and play this like he's a horror movie monster. If you're at the levels where the goblins are actually challenging, I'd recommend doing so. Hello, King. Also, good God, he gets like a truck magically. I'm winning the damage race, mostly because I'm restoring my fatigue with my potions. Oh, and his staff clips through the floor. The Miscarriage key! I'm gonna see if I can actually see what the hell that staff was. Just the Greater Staff of Frost, right. I know that's cheating, but I wanted to see what it was. I wouldn't have sold it, obviously, because I really don't need money at this point. Not all that useful to me. I don't really lack for ability to deal damage. Well, technically I do, but I don't lack for the ability to deal damage in such a way that, well, I give a shit. Generally my issues aren't, I'm not dealing enough damage. My issues are, I can't figure out this puzzle, or this enemy has a trick I don't know. Now, is there anything over here? Because this is the place that I would be putting things if I was a game developer. On the grounds of being fairly hard to get to, but not impossible. Teasing, as it were. And there we go. Gotta love having loads of strength, just for a moment. Because, good grief. My damage output is silly now. It's great, don't get me wrong, but my damage output is silly. I went the wrong way. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, double lovely. Great, it's one of those maps. It's one of those maps. Alright, I think I go this way then. Back around here. Hang on, didn't I come in from Selvanua? It's just literally telling me go back out the way I came. So if that's the case, this is going to be a bit boring. We kind of need if the Lich would raise some minions along the way, though. That'd be cool. Ah, loot. More importantly, loot I missed the first way through. I didn't do an exhaustive exploration of this dungeon, but at this point, my looting habits have kind of declined. You're just going to bite me in the butt when we get to Skyrim, of course, because I'm going to need to loot whore as hard as I can. Well, until I no longer need to loot whore as hard as I can, but you get my point. There's always a certain point in Elder Scrolls games, though Skyrim is the best at dealing with this, where you just have so much money that spending it is impossible if you're a loot hoarder like I am. I mean, my income's only been going up, but I have deliberately been avoiding a lot of the ways to make money. Like, not even the game break ways, just the sell my crap ways. Kind of horrifying. We're in a brief pit stop at Frostcrag Spire for the sake of weight, dumping off my Wilkin stones, and dumping off my scales. Mostly the scales, they're a lot of weight. Wait, God damn it. I swear that wasn't an on-purpose joke, guys. I swear I didn't make that one on purpose. Bad puns even without thinking about it. How mean. Alright, let's put the Wilkin stones in the jewelry box. I'm pretty sure that was where I was keeping them. Well, whatever the case, I don't need them anymore. At least not in any significant number. I'll keep 5, I guess, so dump 28. Right. 28 pounds of stone gone. That was a bit of lag. Like, actually noticeable lag. 3 pounds of scales? And not much else, to be honest. Where's most of this weight coming from? And this look at boots are a few pounds, and I've gotten a couple of extra rings, but... I guess it's the potions. Potions can get pretty darn heavy. Heck, right now I'd be willing to bet potions are most of my carrying weight due to the nature of my armor being 0 weight. Because lol, master armor. Alright, let's bust into the temple. We haven't been here in a while, have we? Come on, close the door. Thank you. That's nice.
With all due respect, sire, there must be another way. The risk is too great.
I know the risk. I was at Kvatch. But there is no other way. We have no choice.
The Countess will never agree to it.
She will. She must.
Very well. The blades are, as always, at your disposal.
What do you need, friend?
Ah, here you are. I have good news. Of a sort.
Yes. Let's see what he thinks of your plan.
Martin. Bling armor, but... Eh?
What do you need, friend?
Also, why is there what is blatantly an unholy ritual in the middle of the floor? Like, do you need me to go find some skulls for you, Martin? Because I can probably get you some skulls, to be brutally honest. I've killed enough bullshit that I can probably leave a pile of moldering corpses for long enough that maggots will strip the skulls clean to the bone.
What do you...
You're back. And you've got the great stone.
I'd said I'd get it.
You did. I can count on you.
Here you go.
I never thought to see a great Welkin stone. As beautiful as all the old tales tell. But of course its beauty is a mask for its deadly power, like everything crafted by the Aliens. Now, we need only one more item, and we'll be ready to open a portal to Manka Cameron's realm.
Oh? What is it?
I should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkin Stone, just as the first two were the opposed powers of the Daedra and the Divines.
Oh boy.
Welkin stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are sigil stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates.
Oh boy.
A great sigil stone, then, is what we require.
Main character person brain. Why are you asking what the catch is about opening a great Hellgate? Because we've been busting into normal Hellgates at about a rate of 1 an episode. A great Hellgate is probably much worse.
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it. Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn opened at Kvatch. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma.
Yes, let's let the city-killing hordes of demons in. What could possibly go wrong?
I said you weren't going to like it. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kvatch. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine. But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma.
And now I say something even stupider, because this man is in full armor.
No. I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself. If I am to be Emperor, it's time I started acting like one.
It's pretty blingin' armor. Mate, I'll lead the battle. I'm leader of the Fighters Guild, I'm Archmage of the Mages Guild, and I'm Divine Crusader of the Knights of the Nine. If fluff mattered if those things mattered whatsoever to the backup at Bruma, I could bring in some seriously scary forces. Like being able to tell the Mages Guild, sit down, shut up, and kill demons. Bring in a bunch of holy knights who have the record of killing half demons, which is what the Aurorans are. and bring in a fair few scary mercenaries, that would be a big help, but no.
Remember when we first met in Kavach? I told you that I didn't want any part of the gods' plan. I still don't know if there is a divine plan, but I've come to realize that it doesn't matter. What matters is that we act, that we do what's right when confronted with evil. That's what you did at Kavach. It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you. Were you acting for the gods? I don't know. But now, it's my turn to act.
Well, they do call the player the Godhead, as in the player, keyboard, mouse, etc., so...
Please, my friend. I need your judgment, not your obedience.
Good
I
ruler.
explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more convincing than you.
Guess you can't go through automated dialogue options with her? Seriously though, this is the kind of risky but stupid plan I'd be totally on board with.
Good. Have her meet me in the Chapel of Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
Well, one thing that can be said, we don't actually have to do the stupid boring quest now. Because we did the stupid boring quest already. So many Oblivion gates. Yes, I'm still grumpy over that. I dropped this Let's Play for longer than I had expected. I had to do some things with Total War, and I'm still grumpy. Very, very grumpy. Countess?
It's a pleasure to see you.
In that case, I'm going to steal your books, or at least read them. Stop putting them under locks, by the way. I've got the skeleton key, so I can literally open any lock as long as I'm patient and bored enough, and I don't want to hear the clank-clank sounds. Ah, I remember what you do. That's a special thing. A blade shield, eh? How'd you get that, ma'am? Yeah, that's a busted one. Ruined Akaviri shield. Yep. Also, bird is essential, so don't fuck with them.
Good day to you. Greetings. What news from Cloud Ruler Temple?
You're not going to like this.
They say Eleanor on Somerset Isle is more beautiful. I've never been. For the present, I must count the Imperial City the most glorious in Tamriel.
Alinor. Valinor.
He
Still
served
annoyed.
Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation.
Pretty much.
Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together. A desperate plan indeed. This prince? Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone?
Well, do you have a better idea on how to get one, ma'am?
This is the only way to stop this invasion from Oblivion? I must confess, you are the first person to speak of victory against these Daedra.
What?
This war has seemed hopeless to me. But what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us? And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all, hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well?
Me or him? Martin will wait for you at the chapel.
You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve.
Good.
I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
Very well. Now, is the hero me or Martin? There's the question. A lot of people say that the main character in this game is a viewpoint to Martin's own story, and that's one of the things I've always been interested in. What would it be like to, well, have the story of Martin? A wise, tired priest who barely believes in the gods. like, that's an old trope, but they really do pull it off well, with subtle hints like when you give him the Sanguine Rose on why he's still a priest. It's nice. It really is. I do say I prefer Morrowind's story, but of the 3 games, Morrowind is definitely the strongest in story, background, and fluff. I may have skipped over the books for the sake of not boring you all with my repeated readings of everything, but even without them, it still stands strong. With them, it stands as adamant in ebony. I was going to say glass, but that doesn't actually make sense. I don't think adamant is a thing in this setting. I can't remember here. No. Adamantium, Mournhold, never mind. Sorry, it was medium armor, so it's easy to forget about. Apparently the Countess is a teleporter. Good to know.
Your Highness, I am Nerina Carvain, Countess of Bruma, at your service.
All right.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not Emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Your champion has already explained the situation to me. I have agreed to it. We will not win this war through caution.
You have a rare gift to know when desperation is the path of wisdom. I will do everything in my power to defend your city, my lady.
If Bruma falls, the Empire falls with us. So be it.
I recruited a lot of help, at least. That should help.
I'm ready for battle when you are, champion. What say you?
I'm not ready yet.
As you wish.
Why am I not ready yet? Because this battle is going to be very long, and there's a lot of things I want to say about it. So we're going to have a bit of a shorter episode than usual today. Apologies for that. But, yeah. Next time, we're going to hell! Again! But this time, it's actually a thing instead of just, lol, more Oblivion gates. Lol. Like getting the troops for this was. So that's pretty darn good. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below or in the threads on Spacebattles and Sufficient Velocity that will be left in the description. And for now, goodbye.